So I think I've read the Jesse Livermore biography, right? You got to read that one. That was money. Let's see. I tried to read Security Analyst. I did read it, but it was just it's by Benjamin Graham and David L. Dodd. It's the same book. It's the same book. What's his face? Warren Buffett recommends his #1 read. He's read that thing. I think he said he's read it like, you know, a few times. I try to read it. It's complex, man. You gotta have a a serious vocab to even pronounce some of the words that they have. It's a complex book, you know what I mean, with complex words and shit. So I couldn't even really understand what it's saying because the words that they were using were just way above me to even fucking comprehend what the fuck they were saying. So I don't recommend that book unless you smart like Warren Buffett. You know, you Warren Buffett type level and you can, you know, you've been to college and you know all those big words, then yeah, go for it. But if you haven't, nah, I wouldn't fuck with it. But this book here, I'll leave it a link. I'll leave a link. It's with Jesse Livermore. Oh, the book is Security Analyst. I'll show you I'll show it to you. It's right here. This book right here. That book right there. You know, it was just real complex for me. Like I said, I don't understand what the fuck those words mean, man. They got some big words in there. So, but yeah, I was listening to it. It was just like I was annoyed. I was like, fuck, I can't even understand what the fuck it's saying. So, but for somebody that has a good education, that can read, you know, big words and shit, you'd be fine. But for me, no, not so much. This is the other book I read. This is the book that I'll leave this link here. I can leave both those links, man. But this is the other book I read. This is the Jesse Livermore. That's the Jesse Livermore biography. That's good. But I'm reading this book now with this one right here. I'll show you. Give me a second. I just picked this one up after watching my coach's video. I leave a link for that, or you can pick it up by yourself. Just type in those words, right, on Google and put PDF right behind it, and you'll get that book for free. You don't even have to go buy the shit. I don't never buy my books, man. I always get them shits for free. But I'm listening to this shit now. I'll show you how I do it. I don't read them. I'll just have Siri read the shit to me, and she'll read it fast. So I can be done with this book like in maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 hours. You know, versus me take all goddamn fucking day. You know, I read slow. I don't read slow, but I'm sure I would read slow now because I haven't read a book in a minute. But once I start reading the book, I'll get faster. But fuck all that. You got Siri. You got Siri to read the book. So anyways, this is what I do. If you have an iPhone, all you have to do is just swipe down and she'll read it to you. That's what I do. And you can actually adjust the speed. You can actually adjust the speed on how fast you want her to read. I'll throw this bitch on fast forward, you know. I can hear what she's saying, and I can understand what she's saying because I've been so used to listening to her for all these couple years. Because, you know, driving a truck, you know, that's all you got to do is just drive for hours and hours and hours. So I got nothing but time. Ain't no sense of, you know, listening to some fucking dumbass music when I could be reading a book. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was doing. Music's fine, but fuck, you ain't learn nothing if you just keep listening to fucking music all goddamn day. It don't make no fucking sense. Yeah. Alright, so this is what I do. I'll just put it, because you could do it, I have it on my ebook, right? So I'll just swipe down, swipe with 2 fingers. Well,
Forward XP.
And she'll just
Most of the
read
guys
it.
that I knew who lost a lot of money actually tended to be more right than wrong. They just lost a lot on
And
a few
she'll
big
just
losers.
ride out.
I believe that people put too much of the premium on
And she'll just ride out, and I'll just listen to that shit. But yeah, that video I left with the 20 best books, or with the 20 best stock market books, you should read that. That's, you know, you got to get those books, and you ain't even got to get the books, man. I was just going on YouTube, right? One channel, I mean, the one book he mentioned was this book right here. It's like fucking 8 hours long, but you know, at least you ain't got to read the book. You can just listen to the motherfucker, you know. on this one. Let me show you. The madness of groups is like a crowd. I think it's like a crowd book. Teaches you how the crowd goes and stuff. Kind of like what you need to know for stocks, right? Oh, right here, this one. This book right here. This thing's like 8 hours long, man. Look at this shit. Look at that. 8 fucking hours long. So yeah, if you want to go on YouTube, you can get the book there, or you can just get the book yourself, or however you want to do it. I'm just going to use YouTube. Or I might just do the same thing and have Siri read the shit to me. It'd probably be a lot faster than fucking 8 hours. That's for damn sure. That's probably what I'm going to do. But yeah. So I just wanted to make a video on the follow of the video I posted with Timothy Sykes on his 20 best books. So my best books are pretty much the same books as his, because I got all the book readings from him. So yeah, read those books, man. They're good. It'll get you. They'll get you kind of like get your feet wet. They'll get your feet wet and it'll if you're in the dark, it just takes time, man. You just gotta read and study. But like you said, you ain't gonna make money. You ain't gonna be rich, man, if you don't put in the work. You know what I mean? Just like how you did with the trucks. When you went to trucking school, you had to do those 3 weeks. You know what I mean? You had to do 3 weeks of trucking school. So this is the same shit, man. You just gotta study, and then it'll pay. It'll pay for itself after you study.